Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Back here on the Mackey Motors postgame show on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCIM. We're now joined by our Weava's Will Regaler here for tonight off of a pretty solid win here for tonight, 49-39. Will, first game of the season for you guys. Got to feel very good about getting this win tonight.
Yeah, it's a good start for us. Coming off like 2 weeks of practice, it's a good win. And our shooting showed it a little bit that we're still a little rusty, but we got the win, so that's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. I thought in that first half specifically, going up against Glidden, I thought you guys broke down in the paint very well. I thought you guys attacked very well and got a lot of really great points early on. Talk to me about that first half performance. What do you think was the strong point for you guys?
Yeah, our goal was to get a lot of high-low looks, and we did that with Cooper and Emmett a lot. I mean, they got height on it, just about everybody in our conference. So our goal was to get a lot of points in the paint, and we did that early. We got a lot of out and in, and a few shots were hit, but I mean, it's a little rusty yet.
Yeah, obviously, first game of the season, there's going to be some things to improve upon. And I thought you guys passed very well as well. You mentioned Emmett, of course, kind of that guy who's got the height, kind of trying to pass inside. How well do you think passing worked for you guys tonight?
Yeah, we get a lot of high-low looks, and if we get it into Emmett, he's got the ball way up in the air, so he can turn around, see the full court, and if he needs to kick it out, he can, and hopefully Connor, me, or somebody like Harley can hit a three or something like that.
First half, very strong for you guys. At halftime, what were some of the conversations you guys had with each other?
Just our keys, like our keys before the game, to get more looks in the paint, keying on the Smith kid and shooters that they have. And yeah, our goal was to play man at first, but we got into a little bit of foul trouble, so we switched to zone, and that seemed to work out pretty well for us.
Yeah, you had some difficulties, especially like you mentioned, Cale Clucky. I mean, just draining threes after threes. He was kind of hot in that second half. What were some things you had to change on defense to kind of match that intensity from the three?
Yeah, our goal was to try to get a hand up on him, but he made some tough shots, and if you get a hand up and he shoots a tough shot, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, first game of the season, it's going to be kind of a long road for you guys. You're trying to improve some things. If you had to pick out one thing you'd like to see improved before that next game, what would it be?
For me specifically, free throw shooting, and as a team, just a better field goal percentage from the field.
I was going to say, they started picking on you late in that fourth quarter. What was kind of going through your head at that point?
I missed the first few, and I started getting in my head a little bit, I think. I just got to go out and practice more.
Sure. Nope, that makes sense. Well, I'll tell you what, Will, congratulations on the win here today, and we'll hope to catch up with you a little bit later on in the season. It's on the Mackey Motors post-game show. It is Coach Matt Wilkin of the Weaver Rockets. Coach, great win to start off the season here this year. What were some high points you were able to pick out from this game?
I thought we started out pretty good. We know we're not the best shooting team, so we're trying to use our size, and it worked well for a while, and then they did a good job of kind of pushing us out, and we were being patient, not taking, we have a habit the last couple of years of just shooting the first three-pointer, and we need to go inside out. So I like how we're doing it. We were changing up defense. We did all right. The thing we probably did the worst is we weren't finding out on their shooter very well. The Clucky kid shot really well, and we knew he was going to shoot it, and we still let him kind of get it and shoot it. So that was probably one of the frustrating parts. But I thought they played really well. I thought they really pushed us. I like how they were being athletic and really a lot of movement with them. So I like that it pushed our man-to-man, and then they made some good sets against the zone. So that was good for us to see some different looks on defense. So I was really happy, though, overall. The first half was really good, but we knew we needed to come out with a better intensity and energy to start. It's like we had that problem, and we didn't, and they made a run, and heck, they had a couple chances to take the lead, and that would have been something to see. I like how, we're pretty senior-laden, which they kind of are too, but it's nice to see how we responded when that was, and we responded good, and our big guys, we missed some bunnies and just all around, but, the play overall for the first game is good. I just told the guys, we played quite a few young guys too tonight, so.
Yeah, and I think you guys attacked the paint really well here tonight. Just we're taking it to them in that first half. You get to that third quarter, like you mentioned, kind of a drop-off for you guys. What were some of the conversations you were having between the third and fourth quarter?
We were being stagnant. We weren't, a lot of times we could have thrown right to the wing and shot a three, and we had a couple of spots where we did that. We don't want to do that. you better make it if you're going to do that. But we need to look inside out, and then we were kind of forcing. And some of the times when we were looking inside, the guys inside weren't moving very well. They would kind of stand, but you know, and give them credit. They made some nice plays. They got pushing, and I'm just glad we answered the bell because it was getting a little hairy there for a second. So, but I'm glad we answered. You know, and you know, we did a better job during the stretch there. We need to make free throws, but.
Yeah. Well, and obviously Wilbur Galler was kind of getting pressure towards the end, just shooting free throw after free throw, and he really came alive in that fourth quarter. So what was kind of going right for him there?
You got to know Will. He played a little bit as a sophomore, him and Damon. Then as a or as a freshman, as a sophomore, he was kind of a leader in junior, and he's our closer. There's no doubt about it. He came in and did it, but I told the guys in there, just like, Damon Ehlers is 5'9", maybe. He's a lineman. He made some big plays in the beginning, hustles all the time. We just, you can't take that for granted. It's plays like that, and some of the hustle plays. Man, I thought Connor Kirsch played really well. We had two freshmen play that did pretty good. Wade hit a three, and so Will, like I said, Will's the closer. We want him on the free throw line. He was not happy with himself that he missed them, so I was kind of telling the other guys, hey, you get it, let him foul you. But it's all right. It came out and how we wanted in the end, but a lot of things to work on.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, first game of the season, there's going to be some things to work on initially. What are some of the things you're looking to work on?
Just a little bit better defensively. Some of the things we weren't doing that we want to do as a philosophy. I thought we rebounded well, but every time I say that, I'll see the tape and be, But I thought we rebounded well, and I thought we had patience at times as well. So, those are things, but a lot of things are working, just catching and shooting and just a few better decisions. But, overall, you got to be happy with the win. A win is a win, so we'll take it that way.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, Coach Wilkin, once again, appreciate you coming up, and we'll hopefully catch up with you later on in the season.
All right, thank you. Hey, another good rocket on the thing there. So we got Tyler Bruner and tell Blankman they got a few more Iowa fans and a few more Rocket people.
I know.
They'd be a lot better.
They would be.
I appreciate it, Tyler.
Absolutely.